The 5 most powerful characters in Invincible. Number 5 is Adam Eve. She has the power to transform inorganic matter into something else entirely. Also, when on the brink of death, she can overcome the mental blocks that were installed in her mind and use her abilities on organic matter, which she has used to save both herself and Mark from their imminent deaths. This power also makes her practically immortal, because at the end of the comic, when she's about to die from old age, she surpasses the mental blocks and uses her ability to reset herself back to being young and healthy. If she didn't have the mental blocks that the government had put in her mind to limit her power, then she definitely could have become the most powerful character in the Invincible universe. Number 4 is Alan the Alien, who due to being experimented on as a child is incredibly strong, fast, and durable. Every time he survives a near-death experience and recovers from his injuries, he comes back a whole lot stronger and tougher than before. He has killed multiple Viltrumites, often with ease, and has even severely beaten up Omni-Man. Number 3 is Battle Beast, who has immense strength, durability, endurance, and keen senses. He is extremely skilled at combat and is renowned as the hero and champion of his home planet. Battle Beast's only desire was to find a worthy adversary, one that could actually match his insane levels of power and strength. He eventually found that opponent in Grand Regent Thrag. They had an epic battle for the ages, a battle that was very evenly matched. Battle Beast's greatest weakness, however, was his pride. He always wanted a fair, honorable battle, so he wouldn't do whatever it would take to win. He instead, in the battle against Thrag, weakened himself to even the battle. Number 2 is Grand Regent Thrag, who had all the classic Viltrumite powers, including super strength, super speed, flight, regen, increased stamina, and durability. What set him apart from any other Viltrumite, though, was his insane combat skill and IQ. He had lived for many years and had spent all of his time honing himself into becoming one of the most talented and feared warriors in the galaxy. He killed many strong opponents, such as Thaddeus and Omni-Man, and perhaps his greatest victory of all was overcoming Battle Beast in a vicious battle that was extremely long and extremely bloody. You could easily make the argument that Battle Beast is stronger than Thrag, because in a one-on-one battle, they were extremely evenly matched, and honestly, either one could have come out the victor. Battle Beast also most likely would have won the fight if he hadn't injured himself and cast away his weapon to even the odds. That being said, Thrag's regen definitely helped him in overcoming Battle Beast. And the first time when they fought, Thrag easily smacked him away, because Battle Beast isn't nearly as good at fighting in space. So by the tiniest of margins, Thrag edges out Battle Beast. And finally, the most powerful character is Invincible, or more specifically, End of Comic or Emperor Invincible. Invincible, like Thrag, is a Viltrumite who has super strength, flight, endurance, and regen, just to name a few of his powers. Throughout the comic, we see Invincible become stronger and stronger as it goes on. At first, he can't even hold his own against his father, but by the final battle against Thrag, Invincible is able to beat him. It is, of course, a very difficult battle, and at this point, Thrag was still probably a bit stronger. However, Invincible was able to best him, in large part due to the help of his friends and what he was fighting for. He most likely would have died on the sun, just like Thrag, if Robot, Invincible's now enemy, hadn't sent his suit to protect him from the harsh energy of the sun. That being said, by the end of the comic, we see a 500-plus-year-old Invincible, who presumably by this point could easily be considered the most powerful character in the universe. We don't see him do a ton of fighting at the end, pretty much just a glimpse of him fighting the Coalition. However, since he was able to beat Thrag when he was much, much younger, it is pretty safe to say he had become considerably stronger by the end and had indeed earned the name Invincible.